guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Yes, it is me, and yes, I do look very different. Girl dyed her hair. Okay, so my natural hair color is like kind of like a medium brown, basically this color. I was tired of the blonde. I was tired of the blonde damaging and frying my hair and making it super frizzy. I've been blonde now for 2 years straight. I haven't put anything else on my hair, and in quarantine, bored, I decided to dye it back to my natural hair color. So here we are. I actually used 2 applications and I still ran out of product before doing the underneath of my hair. So guess what? Yeah, but I was able to get some more, and I'm gonna do the underneath tonight because it looks crazy. But it's fine. It's fine. Bye-bye, blonde. Anyway, so I thought we could do some vlogging. What is going on? I thought we could do some vlogging this week. I'm really excited about it. I have some stuff coming to do a terrarium. I am going to be taking some leaf propagations from a few different varieties of plants, from begonia to peperomia. Whenever I went to Kroger to get some groceries and essentials, I picked up these little Tupperware bowls with lids, and then I also got some larger ones. And you know, if I don't use them for propagating, I can definitely use them for food storage. So spring is here and I'm ready to propagate. I just thought I would take y'all along with me this week while we do some planty chores, maintenance, watering, propagating, etc. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, then stick around and we'll get into the week. Hey guys, so I have some mail here to open. This is from Botanica's, but it's not a plant. This should be the terrarium that I ordered from her. It's very small. I expected it to be a little bit bigger than this. I think it is only 6 inch though, maybe, which is perfectly fine because the begonia is really small. And then I have an Amazon package, which should be my fertilizer. Let's go ahead and get into here, and we're going to build a terrarium at some point. It's packaged very nicely. Alright. Okay, here it is. It's really cute and tiny. I'm really excited to put my little begonia in here. I might put like some saran wrap or cling wrap or something over the top and just kind of vent it. I'm not sure yet to, you know, keep that humidity in there. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna put sphagnum moss in here, I believe. I may put like a layer of soil on the bottom. Here is my favorite fertilizer for my planties, recommended by Nikki from Plants, Pots, and Whatnots. This is a Canadian brand. So this time I normally get the smaller bottle. I'm not sure what the ounces are. I think this one's 32 ounces. 33. This is a liter. So I went with a liter this time because I'm going through the smaller bottles and like 3 to 4 weeks. They don't last longer than a month. So I'm hoping I'll get a little bit longer use out of the bigger bottle. Guys, can we just take a second to look at how cute this little table is that I picked up at Kroger? This was on sale for like 20 bucks, and I've had my eyes on it for a couple weeks ever since I seen it, not realizing that it was only $20. And I picked it up when I was doing my grocery shopping, and I think it's adorable. I have this lady sitting on it currently, my Calathea zebrina. But it's a truly beautiful table, and it's very sturdy. It's very good quality and material. For 20 bucks, I mean, that's amazing, I think. It's glass, and it has a lock down here on the stand part, so you can lock the legs open. I love it. It has beautiful monstera leaves on it. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I just wanted to show this to you guys really quick. So this, I wanted to show you really quick. This is the type of moss that I use. This is New Zealand spag moss, and this is what I've always used. I just ordered on Amazon. I think it's like $10, and you get this brick. So this stuff doesn't look like a whole lot, but it's actually compressed and put into this brick. And if you add water to it, like I can just break off this little corner and add water, and it's like enough to fill up a 4-inch terracotta pot. So this actually makes quite a lot of moss, and I definitely recommend it. My plants seem to love it. They root well in it. They grow well in it. Yeah. So this is what I'll be using for my propagations. Okay guys, so here I have a couple of my peperomia that are growing back really nice after their bacterial issues. This is a variegated ripple peperomia, identity unknown. It's from Ecuador. I think it's beautiful. I love the variegation on those leaves. It's so pretty. And I'm just kind of experimenting right now because I have propagated my watermelon peperomia. I've done water, stem and water and leaf in soil propagations in a Ziploc bag and grown new plants both ways. They work really well. So I'm just wanting to experiment a little bit with some more of my plants. You can see both of these guys are blooming for me. I know a lot of people don't like peperomia blooms or don't like peperomias in general, but I honestly love them. There's so many different varieties, and I have several in my home now, and I plan to have more because they're so small and dainty and compact, and they do really well in my home. So I love them, and the blooms aren't the most spectacular thing in the world, obviously. They look like little rat tails. Many people just pluck them off because they don't like the look of them, but anytime a plant blooms for me, I am thankful and I'm happy because that means my plant's happy. So I don't mind them whatsoever. And then I also have a piece of my parallel peperomia here. So I got 2 of them from Hertz over the winter, and one of them completely has died off and one of them's doing fine. But this was like the last remaining stem on the plant that died off, or the last remaining leaf on the plant that died off. And I don't know if you can leaf propagate the parallel or not, but we're going to try it because why not? So I'm going to be cutting this in half and just sticking it in the sphagnum moss. Like I said, I also used soil with my peperomia leaf propagations, but I've been having really good success with spag, so we're going to give it a go. So I'm just going to put some of this damp sphagnum moss in my little propagation container here. I have my box cutter, and I'm just going to cut it in half, like so. And I'm going to lay it on top of the moss. And from what I'm learning, you don't need a super healthy leaf to propagate. So I'm going to just kind of cut off the uglier leaves. Like you can see, this one has some damage on it. Oh, and I just ripped this one in half, so I'll pluck that stem off, and we're just going to stick him in there too. I'm going to cut this one in half again. And the way that the watermelon peperomia rooted was literally roots shot out of this into the soil, and then a new plant would grow up around this leaf. So new stems would poke up everywhere, new leaves. It's really cool. Again, I'm just sticking these in the spag, and I will mist them a little bit. And then I will pop the lid on and set them under my grow lights. And we will definitely do updates on these. So there's that one. Let's do another one. Hey guys, look over all the toys and the mess in the background, please. But Anya from Botanicas, the owner of Botanicas that I received this sweet little begonia from, gave me a really great idea. I can't believe I'm about to do it because I'm very nervous. But she said, you know, if you want to keep a small form of the Jula and also have the more mature form that will get big, you could always take a leaf propagation. She said it doesn't have to be a healthy leaf necessarily, but you can always take a leaf propagation and root it and keep it in moss, and then have grow a small Jula from that leaf propagation. And then, you know, I could put this one in soil and have the mature form. And I am going to leave this in soil for a while. I'm not going to be repotting it for a while or doing the terrarium with this for a while. I'm just going to leave it in the cloche and see how it does, and if it's happy, I may just leave it in the cloche for a while longer. But I'm thinking, because this plant looks great, it's been several days since receiving it, and I mean, it looks wonderful. There's not really any damage whatsoever from shipping, other than this little bottom leaf down here. I mean, it still looks fine. Focus. It still looks fine, but around the edges it is crispy a little bit, probably just from shipping and, you know, the shock of acclimating to my home. But there's actually already another new leaf growing in right here and down at the very base of the stem. So I'm very excited about it. And I'm thinking about either taking this leaf or this other little tiny leaf down here off. I don't know if they're big enough to propagate, but I'm going to lose that leaf anyway. So I figure why not go ahead and just take it off and try to propagate it and make another plant out of it instead of just losing the leaf entirely. So I think I'm going to do it, guys. I mean, it's just one sick leaf, right? If it doesn't work, if it's not successful, I just realized I don't have my headphones in. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But if it doesn't work and it's not successful, then, you know, that leaf would have probably died anyway. So it's not really a huge deal. So I think I'm going to do it. Yep, let's do it. Here we go, friends. Here we go. All right. Which one shall I take? I think I'm going to take that bottom one. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared to take any type of sharp object to this plant, y'all. Let's go ahead and add the moss. I'm going to be total helicopter mom. I already have been hovering over this plant, checking on it. Now I'm going to be twice as bad because I have two of them. I have two babies to keep an eye on. I'm excited. I'm really excited that spring is here. And I'm excited to start propagating and just growing all kinds of stuff. Experimenting with all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? Okay. Ooh. I did it. Look how tiny. Is that big enough to propagate? I don't know. See, it looks like this one was grown from a leaf propagation. I can see the tiny little, very light pink leaf down in the pot there. I don't think you guys can. But we're going to try it. And I'm just going to, I am going to bury this under the sphagnum moss a little bit. Because it looks like that's what she's done. So it's in the sphagnum moss. It's in there. It's freaking in there. Okay? Okay, I have my mister here. I wring the moss out pretty well before bringing it over to my table to use. So I'm going to mist it a little bit. I'm also going to mist the top of the lid just to get some humidity pumping in there. Some condensation. And here we have it, guys. I'm going to mark this with a marker so I know which is which. And keep them under my grow light and we'll see how they do. Hi guys. So I have a plant that I thought that we could unbox together. I have ordered some more plants. I think all of them are begonias except for one. This is what I'm really excited about, but I also want to mention that I'm really nervous. This was only $15 for, it looks like a decent size, I think it's a 4-inch pot. So I'm really excited to find this plant. I haven't found it for cheap yet. So every begonia that I ordered was, I think, around $15. And I also have some coming from Steve's Leaves. So I think the rest of my begonia unboxings I'm going to combine into one big begonia video. Oh, but I was saying I'm really nervous because I was thinking that there was a heat pack with this one. That's also something I take into consideration. I'll go ahead and add the heat pack if the shop has one. This one does not have a heat pack, so it's been a little bit chilly. This shipped out on a Thursday and today's Monday, and it's in a neighboring state. Came from Pennsylvania, so it should have really been here Saturday, but because everything was going on, the mail's just crazy, and it stopped at like 4 different locations in Pennsylvania before arriving to West Virginia. No idea why, but here it is. It may be dead, may or may not be dead. I have no idea. I'm just rambling at this point, probably because I'm so nervous. Okay, I was wrong. It's not in a 4-inch pot. It looks like a 2-inch pot. I'm really nervous, guys. It looks a little sad. It looks a little sad. And the packaging's not the best. There was some pillow fluff, but I mean, it's just wrapped in a paper towel. It doesn't look so good. Okay. Okay, bear with me guys while I attempt to pronounce the name of this begonia. It is Begonia listida. Begonia listida. I will put the name on the screen, but it looks really sad. As you can see, this is a absolutely stunning begonia. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. It's unlike any other variety that I've ever seen yet, and I am absolutely obsessed with it. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely beautiful, but it is barely hanging on here by a literal thread. So it's sad. And then these leaves are, you know, kind of curled and droopy. This one looks okay. These two here in the middle look, you know, kind of okay. I really need to check out the roots. Look how beautiful that is. It has like this deep, almost reddish color on the outside of the leaves, and then in the middle you have like this lightning bolt of lime green. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then we have the red backing. I mean, it's a beautiful plant. I really hope this guy makes it. It hasn't gotten super cold. I mean, it hasn't gotten down below like 45 since it was shipped, but I mean, that's kind of cold. That's cold for a begonia. Oh, this is one I was so excited about, especially for the price, so I'm sad. I typically have really good, you know, experiences though ordering plants online. I typically, you know, make sure there's good reviews. I always make sure I get a heat pack, even if it's gonna be like 50s and 60s. I'll still typically get a heat pack if it's this time of year, because you just never know. It's so beautiful. I will probably literally cry if this plant dies because it's just so gorgeous. I want it so bad. The roots look good. It has a decent size root ball. So, I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident that I can save this poor little girl, but I am gonna have to remove a couple leaves. I may try to propagate. I've already done my leaf propagations that you would have seen probably earlier in this video. I'm not sure. This would be a good one to experiment with since I've already got like 3 dead leaves. Maybe I will cut them in half, dip them in root hormone, and try and grow some new plants out of this babe. This is my absolutely beautiful yet fairly sad little Begonia listida. My little begonia. I'll keep you guys updated on how she does. I'm so concerned about you. Please live. Your mama needs you to live. I love you so much already. Little Lucy. I just named her. This is Lucy. Everybody send Lucy happy vibes. Happy planty, healthy vibes. Alright friends, that is officially it for this little vlog style video. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me and doing some planty chores and maintenance. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. We do have a really exciting giveaway video coming up. 1K giveaway. I'm so excited. So stay tuned for that. Be on the lookout. That video will be up within the next couple of weeks or so. I'm still working out last minute details, but the entry video is coming up very soon. And I just cannot wait to give back to all you wonderful people and show my appreciation for how much I love you guys and how much I appreciate all of your support and friendships. Yeah, I guess I have blabbered enough, so I'm going to go ahead and end this here, but I hope everybody is staying safe and sound out there. I love you guys so much, and thank you once again. You guys are amazing. Bye guys.